Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Right, we're out on the small pier. But yes, we're doing some sea fishing now. Let me say, some lads were asking if I've quit sea fishing. No, I haven't quit sea fishing. I'm still going to do some sea fishing. Of course I will. But just I'm going to try my best to make a decent video for sea fishing, because I've been out many times in between. Well, since the last sea fishing video on the channel. Since then, I've been out, what, like 6 times, and the fishing's been rubbish, literally rubbish, unless I just can't catch anything in the sea anyway. But, like I say, today was like a last minute fishing trip, basically, a last minute session, because I was supposed to go to my dad's today to do some power washing, but pressure washing, whatever you want to call it, but he's not feeling very well today, so he said he was going to come and pick us up tomorrow instead. And we'll do some pressure washing tomorrow. So I thought to myself, well, I've got a free day now, so what do I do? And I looked at straight away to the tide times, and it's high tide, I think it said 1 o'clock. So I've got until, well, I need to be home for 1:30 because my daughter needs to go out, and there's only one key, and she has the keys. So yeah, I've got about 4 hours to fish. I'm going to fish the flood all the way up to high tide, and then I'm going to pack up and go. So yeah, I'm going to try and go for some place or any flatties or any little small species really today, or whatever wants to take the bait, to be honest. I've got my Abu Black Max 10-foot spinning rod that is well and truly beat up now. It needs a rebuild, so, but that won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon because I've got other things that I need to get sorted first. But it'll do for now. It'll do for now. It is missing an eye, and the tip eye is on its last legs as well. So yeah, but yeah. So I'm using the Black Max. I've pinched my son's Pen Warfare little tiny spin fixed bill reel. I've pinched that because it's got braid on, see. So I've pinched that, and I'm going to use that today and see what I can get. Right, birds, chill out. Right, and also the thing is, because it was a last minute ditch effort to try and get some fish, I've only got frozen black lug and some squid. That's all I've got, and it's still a bit frozen at the moment, so I've just got the best 2 lug I could find in there, and I've just put them on for now, just on their own. But what I'm going to do once the squid started to defrost a bit, I'm going to cut some small strips, and I'm going to tip the baits off with them. So I'm going to put a black lug on, maybe like a half a black lug, and then just tip it with some squid and then hide out. The rigs I'm going to be using, I'm going to alternate. I'm going to use, at the moment I've got out there, I've got a 1 up 1 down with a little bomb on the end, so it's going to be moving around nicely, hopefully. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to set up a running ledger rig and see if I can get a bite on that with just 1 hook. But I haven't made that rig just yet, so I need to get cracking. But there's a big boat coming now, so I'm probably have to bring my bait in. Wait, you can watch this boat while I get my rig ready. Right guys, remember when I was saying earlier about going to use 2 different rigs? I was going to use a 1 up 1 down and a running ledger. Well, I'm going to stick with the 1 up 1 down, but with the running ledger I've decided I'm going to use a fixed rig. So remember that metal rod that I used last time? Just like a metal rod, like about that long, with a swivel on the top, a clip at the bottom, and a swivel running up and down the bar. That's what I'm going to use. That's what I'm using out there now. But I'm also trying something a bit different as well. I'm using fluorocarbon. First ever time using fluorocarbon. I've got a little 1/0 hook on there as well, so we'll see if that works any better for me, because I've never used fluorocarbon before, so first time, hopefully works out great for me. The bait's been out long enough anyway, to be honest, so I might bring it in now just to see. And then what you need to do is, when you're going to bring, if you're using light gear like this for flatties, you know, off the piers, don't strike. Don't pick it up and give it a big wallop and start reeling really, really fast. Just pick your rod up and slowly wind. Just very slowly wind. And I'm going to hurry up because there's a boat coming now. So yeah, just bring it in really, really slowly. And then what will happen is the fish will come with it. If it's on, good. But if it's not, and you're bringing that bait in really slowly and it's dragging across the sand, that again might entice a fish to grab it. But if the fish is on, and as soon as you bring the lead and the fish up off the sand, that's when you'll know you've got weight on, and then you'll know you've got a fish on. So let's find out. Oh, I'm actually getting a bite. I'm getting a bite right now. But again, don't strike. Yeah, I'm getting a bite. Just nice and slowly. Yeah, I can feel there's something pecking at it. So, ooh, there we are. Oh, see, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I got a little bit anxious there and I reeled a bit too fast. There was a fish eating it on the way in. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to drop it. I'm hoping that fish is still following it. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. See, my own rule. I don't obey by my own rule. I think I need some fresh bait anyway, so I'm going to bring this one in. Again, just bring it in nice and slowly because you just don't know. You might get something to grab it on the way in. I think I can feel something. I don't know if that's the lead just bumping on the sand or it's a fish, I'm not sure. But again, we'll find out once we get it off the sand and feel some weight. We might feel the fish in the end. No, I don't think there's anything there. No. But yeah, my squid's gone. So I'm gonna put another rig on, get this through out. Right, I've decided I'm not gonna put the one down on yet. I'm gonna stick with this rig, which is that one there, look, the one with the bar and the lead at the bottom. Well, oh, come here. I've just put a fresh piece of black lug on and a piece of squid at the bottom that's just been cut into little strips on the end, you know what I mean? So like it flutters a bit more in the water. So we'll see if that entices a big place or a big flounder. We'll see what happens. But first I'm going to wait for these boats to come out. Right, time to get this bait in the water now that the boats have gone past. Right, now it's sink. There we go. Drag it a little bit so the bait is behind, and we're Gucci. Sorted. Right guys, we've landed ourselves our first fish. Now, I couldn't get it on camera quick enough because I was like, literally a big boat just went out. So I was just bringing it in slowly and then all of a sudden, bang, I got a hit. And yeah, it's not a bad flounder. It's not what we came to target. Well, we came to target flatfish, but you could say we did get it. But I am down here for place, but a flounder is welcome. Just get the hook out. It's hooked nicely. It hasn't swallowed it, so it's good. There you are. Nice wee flounder. Oh, it's got loads of lice on it. That's awesome. Right, just going to give it a quick measure. And we are 30, we'll say 33. It's more closer to 33 than it is 34, so we'll say 33. So for a flounder, not too bad, not too shabby. But yeah, right, gonna get it released. I'll go and take it down the steps. But yeah, not a bad fish. We're off the mark. Right guys, I'll literally just put that fish back, but before I brought the fish, before I unhooked it and put it back, I'll quickly put another rig out there. I've just come back, put the camera up, and I've just got my rod tightened down, and I've got knocks straight away. So I've had knocks while I've been out, while I've been releasing that fish. Right. Instead of farting about with that fish, whatever it is, I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to completely leave it, because I don't want to rush, because I don't want two baits out the water. That's got 2 hooks on it, so if it wants to eat it, it'll eat it. But yeah, that was the bait that I got that flounder on. You want to know something? I'm just going to throw that back out the way it is, because that bait hasn't been in the water that long. I'm just going to throw it out the way that is. That's exactly the same bait I got that flounder on. And the rig that I'm using, like I say, it's just this metal bar, like a metal rod, you could say, with a swivel on the end and a lead clip on the bottom, and it's got a sliding swivel there. And on there, like I say, I've got 6 pound fluorocarbon, 6 pound, and yeah, it's about 2 foot long with a 1/0 hook, and there I'm getting absolutely hammered. See if I can get it on camera. Wait. There we are. That's a bite. Right, let's see if we can get this one on camera. And let's do the theory that I was trying to explain earlier. So what you do, you basically reel in really slowly. Nice and slowly. I don't feel anything at the moment. But that fish could be literally on the hook and it's just gliding in. I feel a little bit of weight, but no kicks. Oh, there's a kick. There we are, there's a head shake. I think we've got a fish on, guys. Fish on. But is it going to stay on? That's the question. This is on the one up, one down. Oh, it's getting heavier. It's getting heavier. The closer we get, the heavier it's getting. Because it's getting close to, because the lead and the rig now is starting to come off the sand. So now it's starting to feel really heavy now. See if I can get it on camera for you. The rod tip. Yeah, there you are. See how the rod tip's bending? I don't know if you can see that on camera. But we've definitely got some weight on the end of this. Oh, it's getting heavier. If this is a crab, I swear, but no, I did feel head shakes, so we should be fine. Oh, I can see some dark. Oh, I can see, oh, it's on the bottom hook. And a crab. I've got a crab and a flounder by the looks of it. And I'm going to try and show you. It comes off. Crab's gone. Oh, it's a bigger flounder. There we go. I think it's about the same size actually. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to unhook that trace like so, and get this rig out quickly. Right, loads of slack out and then leave it. Right, so we've managed to get one on camera, which is awesome. Is it deep hooked or not? Like, this one really wanted the bait, this one swallowed it. But I have got my contraption. Right, I've got this piece of wire here. I've got a hook on the end on one and I've got a loop on the end of the other. Let me see if I can get this hook out. And I did manage to get it out. Took me a couple of minutes, but the fish is still alive, it's not bleeding, so it's good. Get that bait off. But yeah, I got the hook back. Ooh. Yeah, another flounder. So the other one was 33, so we're going to measure this one now. This one is, we'll call this one 34. There you are. We'll call this one 34. So 1 centimetre bigger than the last one, which is good. Right, now we'll leave that one to it and we'll go and release this fish. Ooh, yeah. That seagull trying to eat my bait. Aye, you fly away, you shithead. That was the old bait. Right, so I'll get some black lug. Yeah, there's one frozen black lug. And then, like I say, just thread it on. It's very simple. Just thread your worm on the hook, like so. All the way up, and then you could leave a little tag end on if you want a little tag end at the end. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to get this piece of squid that I've got here, which is here, this little strip, and I'm going to lay it on the side, on the back of the hook, so it dangles like that. Right, just lay that flat like so. Get my bait elastic. And then just whip it on. Don't go over the shank of the hook, the bend of the hook. I think I'm getting another bite. I think very small. It could be crab. Yeah, and just whip that on right gently, like so. And then what you could do with that little dangly bit at the bottom, just put a couple of slits in it. Like so. So then that foot is in the tide, and that's basically it. That's all I'm doing. Right guys, we've got ourselves another fish. This one is absolutely tiny. I don't know how the hell it's hooked itself. Look, it wasn't even hooked. It literally just had the fish, the bait in its mouth. Just a little tiny baby flounder. Little tiny baby one. Should we measure it just for laughs? We are 21. 21 centimetres. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Absolutely tiny. Right. The water's quite high up now, so we should be able to release it from here. There you are, and it's away. Yeah, I didn't even know that fish was on. Right guys, that's the end of today's video. I have had a brilliant day. I've actually enjoyed it today. About 3.5 hours I've had fishing, and I've had 3 fish. I've had all flounder, I've had a 33, which was the first one, a 34 centimetre, which was the second one, and a 21 at the end to end it. But yeah, it was a brilliant day. I've enjoyed it. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Again, please smash that like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's see if we can hit 3,000 subscribers. And again, I'll see you next time on Earl's Fishing Adventures. See you later.